Hi guys, good afternoon to all of you. I hope everyone is doing fine as usual. Today I am here again for us to look into more details about Know Your Right as a Power Consumer. Today I have two text messages that were sent to me on WhatsApp and I'll be reading them very soon. I have two text messages that were sent to me on WhatsApp and I want us to look at this problem that the people wanted to find out the solution. Like I always said, this program is all about education. It's all about information. So we will take those messages and then I know this type of problem is happening everywhere so that we can look into details why they have experienced such problems. So today it is all about Know Your Right as a power consumer. Now, a certain man by name Haruna, I don't know him personally, but he said he's been watching this program and he has a problem. The problem that he's having is that he has gone to buy credit. He uses a prepayment meter and he went to buy credit, and after buying the credit, as soon as he gets home, the light came, and after a few minutes, the light went off again. So he decided to go to the ECG office to find out. When he got there, he was told that he has no credit, the credit is finished, or the credit got vanished. And he was so surprised as to why such a thing will happen, because he just bought a credit of 30 Ghana cedis. So it is very, very serious. And this thing, it is because we are not educated. It is because we don't actually know how these meters work. That is why I want us to look into it and then solve it. Everybody, I know a lot of people are facing the same issue. So we will go straight to the point. I will explain to you why that problem came and why they said you don't have any credit just after buying credit for about, let's say, 30 minutes. Your power came on and after that it disappeared again or it went off again. This is the reason. At times when you are using these meters, especially the prepayment meters, I don't know whether the latest ones are also doing the same thing, but those that I know, those prepaid meters I used to know very well, is that when they go off, at times they run into negative before they go off. They run into negative before they go off. And if you remember, I tweeted one of my topics some time back as why my prepaid meter goes to negative. And it was one of the best topics that I tweeted on Know Your Right as a Power Consumer because of the feedback I am having up to today. That video is still trending. That video is still giving me more views. It is still working for me. That is the more reason why I decided that, okay, if that is the case, let's put more game on Know Your Right as a Power Consumer and then try to emphasize on some of the issues. Now let's come back to what the problem that the guy just texted me. Now, like I said, before these meters, these prepaid meters go off, some of them normally run into negative before they go off. So what happens is that when they go off and you go to buy, at times you need to know the negative that was on the meter before you went to buy. But if you don't know and then you go and buy the credit, the first thing is to look at your receipt. I've been saying this. Customers should always learn how to know when they buy the receipt. Don't just buy the credit and take the receipt and put it in your pocket and take it home. No. Read through the details on the receipt. On the receipt, there are some narrations that you have to read, and it will tell you your gross and your net. It will tell you your gross and your net, and we all know what is gross. I don't want to make it too technical. I'll just explain it like the layman point of view. Like your salary at work that has not been taxed. That is your gross. Then after taxes and everything, the one that you are taking home is called your net. So if you go to buy the credit, it's also like that. There are taxes that they have to deduct from your money. Let's say Haruna said he bought 30 Ghana cedis. Now, if you look at the receipt that they printed for you, you will see that they will deduct tax like levy. They will deduct in how will I put it? Any taxes that you have to pay on the receipt, especially, or even service charges, especially if you are buying the first week of the month, they will also deduct service charges. So all these things you have to look at it. So when you buy the credit 30 cedis, they don't just give you the 30 cedis as your net. At times there are some deductions that they have to take. So now, if they take those deductions from your receipt and you don't check, you are thinking that you are carrying 30 Ghana cedis credit home, not knowing that maybe they have deducted all the deduction they have done. It's left with 5 cedis, 10 cedis, or even 2 cedis. You don't know. Now, because you don't know, you take the credit home. Let's go. You go and show your card to the meter. The small credit that was on it, it's gone in, and the meter is having negative in. The negative will also deduct itself, and then nothing. If nothing is left, the meter will go off. If nothing is left, the meter will go off. And there are some that can even show on the receipt. There are some negative that shows on the receipt. So when you buy and you are owing the meter, it will show on the receipt. So the system will deduct the money itself. So by the time you get home, you might not even be having money. You might be having negative net. Your net will be negative, but you don't know. So you think that you bought power and you are taking it home, not knowing that all the